On this episode of the Gamer Girl podcast, Beth and Maddie get together to discuss and rank all of the Pikmin.
Alright, Red. Remember, we need to keep a low profile while we're undercover here at the Gamer Girl headquarters.
Got it, Captain Olimar. We'll stay hidden and observe the humans in their natural habitat.
Good. Now, let's keep an eye on what they're up to. See those two individuals over there? Those are the Gamer Girls.
Wow, they're so focused on those screens. Do you think they'll notice us?
Not if we stay discreet. Just pretend we're part of the decor and don't make any sudden moves.
What do you think they're talking about?
Well, I think their name speaks for itself, but wait, is that a box of cereal she's waving around?
Hey, Beth, do you get the feeling that we're being watched?
Obviously, millions of people tune into every episode of the show, or at least once we take over the world.
No, I mean, whatever. What I'm saying is, I thought I heard movement over there.
Red, that's our cue to get out of here. Run!
Roger that!
Yeah, I heard some noises over there. Cat being my cat, so wasn't too worried about it. But you know how it is.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to the Gamer Girl podcast. I am one of your two fabulous hosts, Beth, and we are joined by the other half of the podcast, my wonderful co-host, Maddie.
Hello.
So, today we're talking about Pikmin, Pokemon, and more. But first, let's break ice with today's icebreaker. But quickly before we do that, Maddie and I, life did what life does. Our lives got a little crazy, so we haven't recorded in a while. But we're finally together again, recording an episode, so woo.
Yeah.
But now let's actually get into the icebreaker. So, Maddie, what icebreaker do you have?
Well, it's like you just said, it's been a little while since we recorded, so the summer is pretty much ending. But I was wondering from throughout the summer if you have any favorite gaming memories or highlights, like whether it be playing something with family, friends, or staying up till 4 a.m. with Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know. Any highlights from the summer?
I feel like, Tears of the Kingdom for sure. I played that a fair amount. I also had fun with Minecraft over the summer because the cherry blossom biome came out, so that was very fun. I don't know. Played my DS. I picked up my DS. I played a little bit of Wild World. So that was fun.
Cool.
What? Then also, I did what only super gamers can do: play 4 consoles in one day.
I remember that meme.
Yeah, I played on the Wii, my 2DS XL, the Wii U, and my Switch. Which I played Nintendo Land. So that, and I've had a lot of fun with that, playing Nintendo Land with my family. But other than that, nothing really.
What's your
that I can
favorite
think of.
mini game from Nintendo Land?
I don't know. I really like all of them. The Pikmin one's really fun because when your Pikmin friends get eaten, it's really funny to see. Also, the Zelda game, which I was obsessed with that game before I was obsessed with Zelda, so. But yeah.
My favorite's probably the Luigi's Mansion.
Oh, that
one
one's really fun.
with the flashlight.
Especially, I think my favorite part of it though was the fact that my sisters, they'd be like, "Can you go easy on us as the ghost?" Or whenever we unlocked the roof, they would be like, "Let's always play the roof." I was like, "Why?" And they're like, "Because we don't want to lose." And I'm like, "Oh my goodness, okay."
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I love the Mario one too.
mm,
Can get kind of frustrating though.
yeah, just a little bit.
And the Animal Crossing one with I love being the one
Oh,
on the gamepad having to control both
two
move
at the
both
same
sticks.
time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and then also strategically setting them so that you can see a whole bunch of the screen at once.
Yep.
But,
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll say one of my highlights. Probably I'm still currently not at my normal setup, as listeners can probably tell, because probably don't sound as crisp, maybe because I'm
I
winging it
feel
with the
like you sound
AirPods.
still pretty well, but
That's good.
so
The
at least to me it
AirPods.
does. Hopefully for you listeners, it sounds just as well as it does for me.
I'll be listening to like static, like it's like one of those horrible quality phone calls. Like, hopefully
Yeah, hopefully not.
not. So the other day, I just played some Mario Party Superstars with some family.
Nice.
4-player game, no CPUs, the way it was meant to be. And that was
Yeah.
really fun.
Yeah, I did a little bit of that too, now that you mention it.
Mario Party Superstars is just one of the. I know it's remade boards, remade mini games. That's probably why it's one of the best, because it takes from the best from the classics. But it's just really fun. I love the mini games. We we practiced the mini games to death before actually doing them, which was kind of funny. Uh, yeah, it was funny playing with family members that don't really play video games at all, because it's a really funny experience doing that. So yeah, I just love Mario Party. I've always loved Mario Party. So that's definitely the most recent highlight I can think of. Earlier in the summer, I kind of took a bit of a break from video games. Not really intentionally. I just had so much going on, and then whenever I had free time, I was just like tired, and I was just like, I don't even feel like playing games. Like I was not really in a rut, but just like, but I feel like I've been getting back into it stuff. Once I'm sort of into a routine again, I think it'll be easier.
Right, yeah.
So
I agree with that. I guess I also technically quote unquote played some Pokemon Sleep, so that's fun.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't have time for video games. Just play them in your sleep.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, keeping in the, I guess, summer topic.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite movie or book that you read or watched this summer?
Oh man. Okay. So earlier this summer, I read the first book in the Divergent series, and that was really good. I highly recommend. I thought I would have started the second one by now, but I haven't for some reason, but it's
Mm.
I really want to though. Divergent, very good.
Nice.
Then I also as far as like nonfiction, I read The Traveler's Gift.
Nice.
Also highly recommend. Movie, I actually went to see 2 movies this week. I went to see at the beginning of this week Elemental, which is
Mm.
newest Pixar movie. And it kind of got. I read stuff online before being like it's just another generic kind of thing. I maybe the story, it's kind of a Romeo and Juliet rehash kind of thing, but
Mm.
I really love the world it created with the 4 elements. I do think it kind of had to squeeze in a lot for the length of the movie. And Earth and Wind didn't get that much screen time, but overall, I really enjoyed it. I thought the story was just really nice, satisfying ending, and it looks amazing. So
Yeah.
that's always a plus. Definitely
Mm.
Pixar at its best as far as animation. And then you asked for one, I gave you like 5 different answers because that's
Yeah.
how I do things.
You're fine.
And then I just yesterday I just went to see Barbie, which
Thoughts?
I wasn't sure what I was getting myself into going to see Barbie. It is a really funny movie. It's really good. I really enjoyed it. It's definitely pushing some ideas. It's very over the top and dramatic, as you would probably guess.
Right.
But it's very self-aware of what it's doing, which makes it really funny. I really enjoyed it. So I would actually recommend. I wasn't sure. I mean, it's not really something that looks like it would be my type of movie, but it genuinely had some really some good moments. So
That's good.
yeah. What about you?
So I read The Scarlet Letter, which
Okay.
I was not expecting. I thought was going to be about like a letter like you write, not about big red letter.
Oh yeah.
But I enjoyed it.
That's good.
I also reread The Joy Luck Club, which is a really good book in my opinion. Then also I watched didn't watch a lot of movies, I guess, this summer now that I think about it. But I went and watched Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, which I thought was
saw that
pretty
one
good.
too. Yeah.
Yeah. And then of course like the day after I go watch it, it's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, the sequel got like postponed." I'm like, "What? Seriously?"
I didn't know.
But
It was
anyways.
long. That's my only thing about that. I really liked a lot of it, but it was long. It was really good looking though. Love the animation.
Yeah.
Good story. Just yeah.
Another movie I watched, Hunt for Red October. Really enjoyed that too.
Okay.
It's a Jack Ryan movie. But,
Okay.
so yeah. Anyways, I think that finishes the icebreakers, so why don't we move on to what have you been playing? So, Maddie, any gaming highlights for what you've been playing in the past since we last talked?
Well, probably the biggest thing was starting every game in the Pikmin series at once. That was
That's fun.
I never cease to come up with interesting streaming ideas, I'd like to think. And so I've done two streams so far. The first one, I was like, I'm gonna play the first hour of every Pikmin game, but I ended up only playing 1 and 2 and going over an hour because I was in the middle of stuff, and it's really hard to just set a time limit, play it for an
Right.
hour, and then be like, moving on. So I then the next one I was like, well, I started the Pikmin 4 demo on my own time. I did not expect the demo to be nearly as long as it was, because I think I played it for like an hour or two on my own time, and then I played it on stream for like over 3. It was a really long demo, which we'll get into that later probably.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Pikmin, lots of that. And then just some multiplayer games. The classics, obviously, mentioned Mario Party, Mario Kart, Smash Bros. The Mario Kart, the latest DLC tracks have come out since last recording.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed those. Splatoon, every now and then, go back to Splatoon. I was kind of on a Splatoon kick for a little bit. And then Splatfest coming up, we'll probably talk about. Yeah.
Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, I played a little bit of Mario Party Superstars, Wild World. Part of my whole playing multiple systems in one day was I played Animal Crossing on my Switch. I did end up picking up Animal Crossing, doing playing that for a couple days. New Horizons. What else did I play? I did Mario Kart Wii. I did Mario Kart 8. And I also did Mario Kart DS. I also did some Mario Party DS, which I'm very glad I started playing because I was like, oh my gosh, this is adorable. Why didn't I play this sooner?
That's that's one of the best. Are you doing the campaign? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm doing story mode.
Yes, and they have like the boss battles. In it, have you? I don't know.
I didn't get past the first party because I was like top winning by like 2 stars, 2-star lead, and then it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna steal your star. Oh, another character steals my star. Oh, and the other character steals my star.
It can be brutal.
Oh my gosh, and that was like in the last 2 turns.
Yeah.
But a little frustrating.
It only gets harder.
Yeah. I'm gonna check for reviews real quick because I don't think we have any new ones, but you never know. So we probably don't because people don't want to help us take over the world. Very sad. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Ooh, I see one.
Really? Or are you writing one up and then
I see one.
Oh, Mud.
I see one. Okay, so let's move into reviews. So first up, we have a review from a certain friend of. Why don't you read that one off, Maddie?
From Mud Does Art. You might recognize her voice if you tune into some of my streams. Also, she has great art YouTube channel you should check out. Anyway, she gives a 5-star review titled Absolutely Incredible. Says, I don't normally write reviews, but today I've made an exception. I absolutely love this podcast, and it's one of the only ones I listen to. If you're into Nintendo/gaming, then this is the podcast for you.
Woo! Thank you, Mud.
Yes, thank you so much for that review.
Yes, thank you so much.
So, yeah. See if we, that was over on Apple Podcasts. If you want to leave a review, you can. It's pretty easy to do. Leave a review on Apple, leave a review on Spotify,
Yep.
wherever. I was
Yeah,
just
Podchaser
giving all the
too.
places. Yeah, Podchaser. Pretty easy to do.
Yep.
If you're into furthering the expansion of the Gamer Girl kingdom.
Yes. As we previously.
We also have a Patreon.
We do also have a Patreon now. So
yeah.
Guys can go support us, get shout outs. All the things. But yeah. We're also working on potentially doing a special thing at the end of every episode if we get enough Patreon members, but
Totally not inspired by one of our
fellow
other favorite podcasts that also want to take over the world. It's
it's kind of a competition now. So
yeah.
We have we're behind a bit though, so bit hard, but next up we have the news. So, a lot's happened, but I'm trying to go over the stuff that's just happened in the last month or so. Well, we had the Nintendo Direct since last time I recorded. We did a whole reaction vid to that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, because I recorded with Colo. And it happened after that, and I hadn't discussed the Nintendo Direct because I thought we might do a podcast sooner, but it ended up happening. But so yeah, Nintendo Direct happened. If you want to see our reactions, check out the Gamer Girls Maddie and Maddie on YouTube. You can see our full reaction. But other than that, we had Vanilla won the last Splatfest, which is sad. Strawberry should have won.
No, mint chocolate. What are you talking about? Ugh.
And I had strawberry right before I played too to give us luck. And then I also had chocolate, but...
So, I wasn't able to play during the Splatfest. That's why mint chocolate chip lost, because if I had actually...
Sure.
I got my vote in, but I didn't have my Switch on me.
Yeah, that's it. One person.
And on top of that, I really screwed us because I ate vanilla ice cream without thinking about it.
Yes.
Mwahaha.
Yes, you betrayed your team.
I'm sorry.
You see, that's why they won, is because you had vanilla ice cream.
I'm sorry.
It's all your fault.
It won't happen again. It won't. I was about to say I'll eat whatever this Splatfest is, and I remembered it's not food related.
I'll eat love.
I'll eat money.
Money. Chocolate coins. Hey, chocolate coins.
Yes, absolutely.
Big brain move.
Yeah.
Pokemon Sleep is out, as I mentioned earlier. Epic. I still have not played it, but I'm definitely going to. Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons are out on GBC on Woo Woo. Very exciting for me, because I can find... I think I now have access to every single Zelda game. Yeah, I can play every single Zelda game. That's actually pretty amazing. Let's go, Nintendo.
Minish Cap is on GBA,
Oh, I don't have... Well, I technically do have Majora's Mask, but... Yeah, I don't have Majora's Mask 3D anymore.
Oh, you
Majora's Mask's on the N64 system.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, except Wind Waker. I can't play Wind Waker. Sad face.
You have...
Or the Four Swords games.
You sort of have the DS one.
Of what? Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass? Yeah.
It's questionable, but yes.
I mean, that's also how I played Mario Kart DS and Mario Party DS. Which, quick thing, I figured out you can play with other DSs, and they will read it as that game.
Really?
Yeah, I tried it. It doesn't read it as SpongeBob SquarePants. It reads it as Mario Kart DS if you do look for download play.
Wow. Okay, that's good to
Yeah.
know. Tried it.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah. Quick, just a little quick thing.
Quick little, for the people
Yeah.
out there that play games very legally on their DS.
Very legally. I'm like, Nintendo, if you're not gonna let me play it, I'm gonna go do not very legal methods.
Okay, I went to a video game store, like one of the retro game store, a couple days ago, right? And I have a love-hate relationship when I go to the DS area because they are so expensive now.
Oh yeah.
But
I'm like,
but then,
I got Pinkalicious when I was like 4 and it was like $20. $30 maybe.
and then I see some of these games that I used to get used DS games, like even first party Nintendo ones for like $15-20 like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, because I don't have a ton of DS games, but I have pretty much all the Pokemon ones, and that's where the money is. Because I'm like, oh yeah, when I see the cost of like black and white stuff,
Well,
like,
you got that whole thing though at the same time, the same thing I have though. So
yeah,
but you
I
already
know,
had
but
black and white and
I'm
everything.
saying I already own the Pokemon games because I got them like back in the day.
Yeah.
So I'll be rich one day.
Yeah.
It's like stocks, just watching the numbers go up.
Oh yeah. And then
Oh yeah.
more in Splatfest news, Money, Fame, and Love, that's this weekend. Or maybe as of recording this, it's the last day. I don't know. I don't have a total schedule in mind when this is going to drop. I might put it out Saturday, I might put it out Sunday. I don't know.
We had a bit of an argument in a group chat, sort of over what team. Are you going
yeah.
Fame?
I might go Fame.
Fame.
I'm like, money. Here's money. Money you can give to people. And you can love people by giving them money. But if you really think about it, love you get fame and money. If everyone loves you. I'm just saying.
Love's just the ticket.
I want to love. I want people to be afraid of how much they love. If you get that reference, good on you.
Okay. I think you have this a little bit backwards as far as what you value most. That doesn't seem like true love if it's a motive to get stuff. I don't think that's actually love.
But that's what Big Man's motive for love is.
Says who? Besides you.
You see, I'm sure I can't be the only one who thinks Big Man's a maniacal, evil person.
This is like, why? Why can't you just appreciate Big Man? He's done nothing wrong.
Yes, he has. He's too famous, which is why he should be fame.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. I think I don't really care what team I'm on because it's all silly. But I might go. I think we should go for Fame because we're literally podcasting on the internet and we're trying to take over the world. So I feel like if our quest isn't for Fame, I don't know what else is.
That's true too, see? But aren't we doing this to get money too? I mean, sure, we love people, but
we only love the viewers if you give us way to monetize.
Yeah. Or if you give us a 5-star review. That's the way
Our
to our
true-
hearts.
Our true colors are coming out through this Splatfest. You thought we were just these nice people doing a video game podcast just because we want to have fun. No. We want fame and power, and then we'll get money, and then everyone will adore us as we
Yes.
start our own
Mwahaha.
universe.
Mwahaha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
So, yep, sounds about right. Next up, Raymond will be appearing in the Phantom Show deal Sparks of Hope. I've never played Raymond before. I know a couple people who are very excited about Raymond finally coming to a game again. But yeah.
Yeah. Happy for them. I don't really care. But yeah.
Yep. Woo for you Raymond fans. Metroid Dread has sold over 2 million. Sadly, not one of them is mine yet.
Me neither.
I kind of want to get. I love how it's like, oh, I'm gonna start playing Metroid. Oh, what game are you gonna start with? Dread. Are you okay?
I dread the thought.
I dread the thought. Yeah. Also, we have Tears of the Kingdom icons. So, get on top of that. And then we have the Pokemon Presents, which you can see Maddie's and mine to it. Also, I solved the mystery of the shoes. So
That was great. I made a short out of our reaction video for context. Because during it we were like, what the heck is going on? And I was I think I was listening to the Nintendo Drive, and they were also, I think they were the ones that mentioned too, like what was up with the shoes. And so I was like, I don't get this. And then Beth came along, like the Pokemon expert that she is, and was like, well, actually, each shoe represents each generation, which is so dang obvious when you actually watch it.
I watched it a second time. And I was like, oh, those are supposed to be all the regions, and if you pay attention to the parts that are lighting up, or for instance, you see leaves falling on the green and red like converse at the beginning.
Yeah, I was like, how did that go over my head? That was really clever. I still don't understand why it was shoes, unless it's just like get outside. So like,
Yeah,
shoes. Like, I like how the shoes kind of were like fitting for that region as well. Like, kind of like how Sun and Moon was like flip flops because you'd be on the beach, kind of thing. So it was actually really clever. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's because I was actually paying attention more. I wasn't just reacting to it. I actually Scarlet and Violet shoes when I first watched it were Team Rocket shoes. Also, the Arceus one stumped me at first, and I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be Arceus, because it's like, lattice sandals with a jade. But I was like, I think that's supposed to be Arceus, though, because you have, like, the lattice shoes in it.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah. But I would like to note that if the most interesting thing we're getting out of this presents is the dang shoes in a Pokemon Go commercial, I think that tells you the quality of this presentation. I'm just saying, if the most interesting thing, I'm okay. I'm gonna calm down.
Take a deep breath.
Done with these. I just want to say, this is why I do these. This is why I'm on this podcast, to give you my thoughts, okay?
Yep.
Here's my thoughts. I'm done. I'm tired of these. And this is like the longest one they've done, and there was nothing new. And I'm
Yep.
tired of it. Just release the Scarlet and Violet DLC trailer,
Yeah.
drop it 8 a.m., just like they did with the game up to the release when they did the Scarlet and Violet
Yeah,
trailer.
exactly.
Just do the same thing with the DLC, drop it. You don't need this whole thing. Do the same with all the little things they had to show, the Pokemon card game event. Don't hype us
Exactly.
up for Cafe Remix Unite and Go and whatever other mobile game they show every single time in like the same order.
Yeah.
I said this on a Discord I was talking in, and I really want to do it now that I think about it. I want to watch the past like 5 presents like all at the same time and watch how every advertisement probably happens at the exact same time and just watch that happen.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Like, analyze the last direct compared to this direct.
Yeah, because like I'm looking forward to the DLC. Like, it looks cool. They still haven't like updated the game's performance, and that's a little it's a little rough to go back to Scarlet and Violet after playing like any other game made in the past 5 years.
Right.
And Detective Pikachu, you know, looking at that too, it's not the greatest looking first Switch game, but it's Detective Pikachu, so I'll probably let it slide.
Right.
But yeah, that's just yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think now I need to rename my songs real quick. Let's move into the Musical Maddies.
Whoa.
So I'm going to be renaming my songs real quick so you don't know them.
Okay. Were you able to get mine well?
I was,
Set
yeah.
that up? Okay, that's good.
So, okay, yeah. Do you have, how about you give us, like, are you confident, Maddie? Do you think you're gonna do well at this?
Honestly, not really, because yes, I've heard some Pikmin music. It's not really like so my history, here's a brief my history with Pikmin. My first game was Pikmin 2. I was pretty young when I played it. And then I played Pikmin 3. I don't think I ever completed either of them. I played a fair amount. I don't really remember because it was a long time ago. And then I remember like maybe 3 or 4 years ago going back to Pikmin 2, Pikmin 3. Both of those, I feel like every now and then I'd sort of like go back to every now and then over the past like 10 years that it's been since Pikmin 3 came out. And then obviously I just did the stream, but that was only like the beginning of those games. So depending on how brutal you decided to be, maybe I could pinpoint which game the songs came from, but I don't think specific areas and stuff. I don't think.
Okay.
I'm gonna know.
So, would you like to go first, or do you want me to go first, or how are you feeling?
I really don't. I don't care. I don't know.
I'm gonna make you go first then. Mwahaha.
Like to guess?
Yeah. Oh wait,
Okay.
no. Yeah. You know, yeah. I'll have you guess first.
Okay.
So, here's the first song. I did get the whole song, so we can pause it and start another song. But okay.
Oh. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I really like this. I think it sounds like something newer.
Yes, it is technically a bit newer.
I'm gonna guess is it from Pikmin 3?
It's not. It's actually not from a Pikmin game.
Peter, I thought we were doing Pikmin.
It is Pikmin.
Is it like? So it's not. Is it like Hey Pikmin? Is it one of the spin-offs?
No.
No.
Technically, it's a spin-off, but it's part.
Oh, Nintendo Land.
Yes, it is
Okay.
Nintendo Land. Is that okay? Because that's like my only experience with Pikmin.
Yeah. Well.
Okay.
I have no idea where. I did play the Pikmin in Nintendo Land, but I have no idea what area this would be in.
Okay. So it was autumn.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's
It plays whenever it's autumny. If you can believe that.
Wow.
But yeah. So no points for you.
Wait, I
So.
thought we were doing for if you can get where it's from.
Oh yeah. I mean, I had to help. I'll give you
You're
1
not gonna
point.
have a chance if we
That's
don't. By the
true.
way, I don't think
That's
this is
true.
Zelda.
Yeah, that's true. I put Maddie and Madison on this. Okay. So yeah, I'll give you 1 point.
Just give
You
me
got
all the
this.
points. Just add
Just
up
give you-
both
Oh,
brackets,
sure.
and I
Okay.
get.
Okay. I'll play the first song you sent me.
Okay. Let me
Okay.
see what that is. Okay. Yep.
I'm very glad the MP3 bot decided to work today.
Let
Oh,
me see.
sorry. I have to resume it. Resume. Oh, wait, no! Stop. Technical difficulties.
I do enjoy that song.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Technical difficulties. Okay, there we go. So that's how I have to make it stop playing. Okay. Now I'll have it play this song. Sorry, technical difficulties, guys. There we go. Why is it playing it?
I don't know. You have to weird.
Okay. I'm gonna try.
Did you cook out of it completely?
I'm gonna try. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now let's try this. Please. There we go. Okay.
Yes.
This sounds older. Pikmin 1.
Yep.
Sweet. Okay. This sounds like a desert region.
I think the opposite of that.
Water.
No.
Underwater.
No. Actually, let me double check.
You don't even know your own song.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Think
A snowy region.
There's no.
Oh.
What deserts have no trees, but what does have trees?
A forest.
Yes.
I don't think I get a point for that though. How about we do if you can guess the area it is though?
Okay.
Since I don't think we're gonna be able to get
the other ones I have are a little bit more general, like not specific themes.
Okay.
Or they are themes, but not like specific areas of the game, if that makes sense.
Oh. Like a boss battle theme?
Yeah, you're on
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that. So
Okay.
that was probably the hardest one. So
yeah, okay, so yeah. I'll play my second song then. And I'm pretty sure the yeah, so I'm going to play my song now.
okay.
Okay, so next we okay, yeah, song number 2.
Okay, this is oh, this is the map select. Is this like a map? No?
No, I can check. I don't think it is.
Is this the end of I just heard Oh my gosh, I just heard is this from Pikmin 1?
Pikmin 1?
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Is it the end of day?
It is not the end of the day.
Oh, is it a main area?
Yes.
It's like the starting. It's like, is it one of the starting areas?
Technically,
like the very
yes.
first starting area. I know I heard this recently.
Not the very first.
Okay, so it's not where your ship crashes, but it's like the next place you go to. I don't know what that's called.
Do you want me to tell you then?
Sure.
It's called Forest of Hope.
Forest of Hope. I should have said it was forest. Just like apparently there's lots of forests in Pikmin 1.
Yeah.
Because we both chose a forest.
Clearly, yes. Yeah, so I'll play the next song you sent me then. Yes. We're on song number 2. Oh.
Sure, I know what
Oops. There we go. Oh. Is this Pikmin 2?
No.
Pikmin 1?
It is.
Oh. Is this starting like the title menu?
You're on the right track.
Opening credits?
No.
Opening area?
No.
Tutorial?
No.
Oh.
I'll tell you, you're not actually playing the game yet. How about that?
Cutscene, like the opening cutscene when he crashes?
No.
Oh.
It's before you land at an area.
Taking off. How about you just tell me?
It's the map selection screen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got 1 point. We're tied 2-2.
Okay.
So not too bad.
For a rookie, pretty good. For a Pikmin rookie.
Yeah.
Not that I'm much more than that, but you know.
Song number 3.
This is fun.
Yeah.
Is this also from Nintendo Land?
How could you tell? Yeah.
I feel like
I feel like anyone who's played Pikmin in Instant Land knows this one.
I feel like it's in like the dark, like not dark. Why would it be dark? It's in the back memory.
You got this.
Childhood. Is it the main? Is it the main theme?
No, no.
It's like, is it the starting area?
Kind of.
Is it selection screen?
No. So they label them more like by like areas, but also like seasons.
Oh, is it?
There's not really. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that one.
Mm-hmm. I'll give you another point for that.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. Okay. And then resume. Then MP3 bot play. Okay. What's the next song you sent? Okay. Here's the next song you sent. Oh, this is Pikmin 4, like the intro.
Yep. Wow, you got
Okay.
that quick.
So do you think 2 points or 3 points for that?
How are we doing the point system?
Normally it's like 1 for the game, 2 for the generalization area, and then 3 for like title.
3 for like the exact. Okay, yeah, and sure, you can get 3.
Okay.
You're 3.
Oh, I did that wrong. Oh well. I love it so much. It's so just peaceful, and then you crash. Oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh wait, maybe I don't think you crash in that one though. Aren't you like looking for Olimar?
No, you are Olimar, and you there were. So what's weird is after the demo, people were like speculating like it was Pikmin 4 reboot of Pikmin 1 because it kind of seems like the same premise again, kind of. But apparently, like the further you get, like there's definitely like changes, and the Pikmin timeline is very odd. Yeah, we can get into that later, I think, with some of these questions.
Okay.
But,
okay.
Yeah.
So I'll play my 4th and final song then for you.
Okay. Is it from Pikmin 2?
Yes.
Okay. Is it a battle of some kind?
I'm sorry, what?
Is it a battle?
It is not.
No, okay. Is it in a cave? Oh, it sounds like a desert area, actually.
It's... I don't know. Well, it is more of a cave. It is a cave, technically, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to guess.
It is kind of a cave, so it's called Wistful Wild.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Wistful Wild, which is the final area that can be accessed in Pikmin 2. It is made available once Hakotate Freight Company's debt has been fully repaid. It is one of the most dangerous areas. It contains 3 caverns. So it has 3 caverns. And 5 treasures above the surface. Combination of the impact site and the final trial from Pikmin. It is also a representation of autumn. Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. Well, we tied. 5-5.
Wait, do I have one extra if you want to.
Yeah.
Or was
I
that
might.
this?
Yeah.
Oh wait. Wait, you only did one.
I only did 4
What's the
songs.
fourth? I have 2 more.
Oh wait, I have one to guess for you though. Still.
You do? Okay.
Wait, no. Wait, no. Wait. How did I start this? No, yeah, I played my song for you to guess, so I still have this game right, which I probably will. I can win it. Well, no, I'll give you another point since you got the cave part right. I'll be nice. Give you a chance.
Okay, I see how it is. So, who's guessing now?
I'm guessing now.
You're guessing. Okay.
So yeah. This is your final, the 4th song you sent. And then also we can potentially play the last song if you really want to.
Okay.
Okay. Is this a boss fight?
Yep.
Okay. Is it Pikmin 2?
Yep.
Oh.
Dang.
Is this like against a bulb lord?
I'm gonna give it to you because it's the first boss battle theme.
Okay.
I actually don't know what it's against.
Oh. What?
I was looking up themes. I actually don't.
First, you said first boss fight in Pikmin 2?
Yeah, let me look it up.
Okay, so it's kind of a bulb lord. It says it's Empress Bulblax. So it's kind
It's
of
got
a
a
bulb lord.
bulb
Has a
in it.
bulb.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Dang, you were right on the nose with that one.
I played Pikmin on Nintendo. I don't know. Boss battles are usually easy to decipher, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You had more of a chance with, but I feel like Pikmin 1 and 2 soundtrack are very similar sounding, kind of. So they're both like on that same kind of technology. So they kind of have a similar sound. So I wasn't sure if you'd get tripped up by that, but anyway.
Well, I
So
didn't.
one more for me.
Yeah. Well, one more that you sent. If you want to play it.
Oh, okay.
Do you want me to play it? Or okay.
If you want to, I think this one's very recognizable for people that do play Pikmin. I'm not sure if you might recognize it.
Yeah. Not for points, but just for fun.
Yeah.
Funsies. Yeah. Okay. Oh gosh, I know this song. Is this Pikmin 1?
No.
3?
Yes.
Okay. Going home?
What do you mean by that?
Leaving the planet.
No.
Oh.
You are leaving something.
Leaving the area?
Yeah, so it's when you go back to your ship, it's the today's results theme.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Sweet. So I ended up winning 7-6. It was a close game. Sweet.
Comment listeners if listeners play along.
Yeah.
Comment.
What was your score?
Yeah.
And now we get into the fun part. We have so yeah, let's get into the questions. We have to put put it lightly, we have a lot of questions today, so we will discuss them, but we are going to try to not get totally sidetracked, like talking about Zelda and Crispix.
We're doing really good at that today. Or, I mean, not doing that
Yeah,
so far. Not too
I'd
many
agree with that.
tangents.
Yeah.
Though it has been like an hour.
I mean, I did like wave a box of Crispix around in the air, but you know.
Yeah. That was.
I mean, I was hungry, okay? And I was like showing you just how good Crispix were, so.
I need Crispix.
I need Crispix. I need food. Sure, I had dinner, but I need more food. So, first up from Monkey Thunder, why do you think Nintendo didn't want to attend E3? There were rumors that they didn't have enough to show, but we now know that wasn't true. Referring to the direct we had in June, I believe. Either June or July.
This was like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, was it because other companies were backing out? Did they not want to share the spotlight? Or something different? I think it may have probably been mostly because other companies were backing out and Nintendo. I mean, I don't feel like it's that they did not want to share the spotlight, but I think they kind of wanted to share the spotlight and they didn't just want to be there all by themselves as the only game company going to E3 because I feel like that's kind of weird. But yeah, what do you think, Maddie?
So, I mean, now we're kind of able to look back at this. I haven't even thought about E3 in a while because kind of haven't talked about that in a while. But I think we just kind of have to acknowledge that E3 is kind of done. I think E3 got canceled for next year already. I might be wrong about that, but I thought I remember reading something like that.
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
I think E3 is just in the past now. I think the companies have taken the Nintendo Direct approach. I think PlayStation, Xbox kind of just doing their own thing. And then obviously Nintendo has been with Directs now for the past couple years. I think it just kind of makes sense because you can put together what you want, release it when you want. You're not competing for the spotlight at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's not really, I think if E3 came back, I don't think it would be as highly attended the same way as it was because I think its time has kind of come and gone. I think there can be other gaming events and conventions that people go to, but I think E3 is just kind of done.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's a little sad, but it is what it is.
I never got to go to an E3. Very sad. Looking forward to it, but
yeah.
Do you want to read the next one?
From Ember Aqua, what is your favorite fused weapon in Tears of the Kingdom?
A thick stick. If you remember that from my stream. If you were at my stream, I did for Tears of the Kingdom. Thick stick. Presto, if you're listening, I know you know about the thick stick.
Like thick with 2 C's or like what? Just
kidding. No. Like THICKT.
I know.
Yeah. Just because that's one of the first items you can get though is a thick stick. So I was like, really long thick stick. No, like, yeah. But
I don't know. I didn't even realize we were doing these above questions. I didn't realize there were. I thought we'd already done these like a long time ago when we did it, so I didn't think about it. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's fun that you can like fuse like random things to shields and do whatever you want. I don't have a specific one. I don't have a thick stick. I've never done that one.
Bomb shields are also really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Or survival tip, if you don't want to do like a weapon, if you don't want to fuse an element to a weapon, what you can do is you can fuse like a sapphire or a ruby to a shield, and then that it gives you heat resistance or cold resistance respectively. I actually did that when I went to Gerudo Desert. I put a sapphire on a wooden shield, traveler shield.
That's cool.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So a little survival tip for you Tears of the Kingdom players. Yeah. Next up, from Lily Likes RPGs. Which Pikmin is your favorite? I kind of feel like we're about to... Well, okay, we can say our individual favorites here in questions, and then when we rank them later, because since we'll be ranking them together, then we can actually, yeah.
Yeah.
So which Pikmin is your favorite?
I have this weird love for the rock Pikmin. I've just, they're great. Okay, they're made of glass shards, and they can break things, and they're very useful. And I don't know. Honestly, I think I just felt like saying rock Pikmin just to be different. Actually, the new glow Pikmin are kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they are pretty sweet. I agree.
Yeah.
My favorite Pikmin is a blue Pikmin wearing a Mario hat.
Okay.
Because her name is Sapphire, but we have my blue Pikmin wearing a Mario hat in a Pikmin bloom I got from an event. So, specifically, my favorite Pikmin is Sapphire, the blue Pikmin who wears a Mario hat.
Nice.
Okay, your turn, Maddie, to ask a question.
From Presto, which Pikmin is your least favorite? I mean, okay, I have a love-hate relationship with the fairy Pikmin. So like it's a little weird looking. I don't know. Doesn't it have green eyes? Let me look at it.
It has blue eyes.
It has blue. Okay.
But they're like big, beady blue eyes.
They're like big. So I don't, but it's kind of cute in its own way. Actually, you know what? I take that back. My least favorite is the purple one, probably. It's
yeah.
It's just
it has some hair. Yeah,
it's hair, like the pokey things.
Yeah, like hair or something. It's really weird.
The white Pikmin's a little creepy.
Yeah,
too.
I was okay. Yeah, I was gonna say my least favorite Pikmin is probably the white Pikmin because it has the big red beady eyes. But I have to say, we would intentionally just connect a fourth Wii remote and then just let one of the Pikmin, like Mii's die and will get caught in Nintendo Land. Just so one of us could play as the white Pikmin because the white Pikmin looked really cool in Nintendo Land. It does not look very cool though, however, in normal Pikmin.
That sounds really evil. I can't believe you would do that.
Just leave one of our poor Miis to die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
I'm trying to look at what it looks like in Nintendo Land because I don't remember, but it
They
does.
make it like silvery,
Oh yeah, okay, I see. Yeah,
which is why I really like it. Because it looks cool. But
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it looks I feel like it looks less menacing. It looks more robotic. We thought it was a robotic Pikmin initially. Not a like
Yeah, you just sent me. Yeah,
yeah.
that was the picture I looked at.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need a robot Pikmin. I think
Yeah, that would
that
be
you
cool.
mentioned that.
We can discuss more on that later.
Okay.
But next question from Monkey Thunder. Continuing the trends, which Pikmin is your middle favorite? There are 9 Pikmin, so you can have a middle favorite.
I'm gonna say the yellow one just because it's basic, but I think it's cute and just its own way.
Yeah, I'd agree. I can agree with that. I think.
Its ears and the flower. The flower pops on the yellow Pikmin, I feel like. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also like the little ears on the yellow Pikmin. They're cute.
Wait, hold on. Did they mean that is in the game? Because Flightsy replied 2-3-1.
I don't know, because
Did
they
they
said
mean
like which. I don't know. They just said Pikmin though, like the animal.
I guess they could have meant like ranking the games in that way. I don't know, but
We're doing Pikmin animals
yeah, we're
today.
yeah.
Mwahaha.
Yeah.
Should have specified.
Okay. So
Your turn.
yeah, Presto said that he beat the Pikmin 4 demo. What are your thoughts? I really enjoyed it. Can't wait to play day 1. So
He did end up playing day 1, by the way. If you wanted to know. So, yeah.
So
Anyway, I have not played it, so Maddie can take the wheel on this.
Okay. So I beat the Pikmin 4 demo. I really enjoyed it. We get the main game eventually. I think I might go back and play the older ones first, but we'll see what happens. Really fun. I felt like it really showcased. I like the caves, the kind of like dungeon thing they were doing. I like the new ice and glow Pikmin and the way those were utilized. I also really like your doggo creature. I think his name's Awachi or something like that. I don't remember, but that was fun. That definitely like adds an improved element for sure. Being able to ride around on that thing is fun. The game looks incredible. Oh my goodness. The graphics are just like it's wild. Going from the older ones to this one is just like dang. I think I was reading something. I don't know. I was reading some opinion or whatever. I don't know where. Someone said they think it's the best looking game on the Switch, and I was like, actually, it's really colorful. Really brings everything to life. And yeah, the areas, they were fun to play, fun to explore. I felt like the things I really enjoy about Pikmin were well highlighted in at least the demo. I am assuming the rest of the game is the same way, so definitely want to get to it at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, but then from Robo Bunny G, which color Pikmin is best? So this is more just, I think this is more just referring to like red, blue, and yellow. Because it's like which
Sure.
color Pikmin? And you could argue like the white and purple get put in too, but
Yeah, probably the standard 3. I like yellow the most, which is weird because yellow is not usually a color that stands out to me. I just really like the yellow Pikmin for some reason compared to the other two.
yeah, I
I'm
have to
guessing you're
say blue again.
blue.
Yeah,
I
I don't
was
know. I
about to
like
say.
blue. Okay, I like blue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just realized they did the primary colors. Huh.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah.
Solo.
Get the next one. Yeah.
What's your favorite new mechanic or character in this Pikmin game? Were you surprised by the starter zone we got to see in the demo? So I guess I'll take the reins on this one again. Probably the dog creature is probably my favorite new mechanic in the game. Getting to ride it around, it's really fun. Adds a fun layer to the gameplay. Was I surprised by the starter zone? I mean, there was a lot in it. It felt really, really big. There was a lot of there were different caves in it, and there was a part where you had to like the water. You had to basically, if you threw enough ice Pikmin into the water, it could freeze the whole lake so that you could walk across it.
Cool.
So that was a cool thing. So yeah, I guess just there was quite a bit to do. The items that you collected to put into the ship, kind of standard, but there was one that stands out is there was a Game Boy Advance SP. So it was kind of fun watching the Pikmin carrying a massive. It looks massive because we're tiny, right?
Right.
Game Boy Advance carrying it was funny. So yeah.
Yeah. My favorite new character, because I can answer some with the first half, is probably the glow Pikmin, because they're really cute.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Next, from Zombra Cannon, what is the most difficult battle you've had in a Pikmin game?
I was trying to think and I was like, I don't know if I have a good answer for this because it's been so long since I've played like 2 and 3, like further into the game, that I don't really have any like memories that like specifically pop out. Um, you mentioning Nintendo Land did remind me there are some actually challenging moments
Oh,
in
yeah.
the Nintendo Land Pikmin game, actually. So, I don't know if you have any specifics from that,
Yeah. I
but like
think
that game wasn't
yeah.
easy.
Yeah. Especially when you're screaming at your sister to let you whistle them to get on top of you so you can keep them at the bulb lord so then they can, like attack it and stuff. But, it's fine. But
Yeah.
yeah. I think though like the final boss and then also like I guess the whole battle, all the battles though were challenging because I had to be like, guys, let me whistle for you to get on me. So that, well, I would always end up as a Pikmin though, is what's funny. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So you
Next
want me to
one.
read the next one
Yep.
from Flighty? What is your favorite and least favorite aspect of each Pikmin game? So I don't know about of each, but let me just. I'm gonna go with least favorite. My least favorite aspect of Pikmin 1, which I haven't really. The only amount that I played of Pikmin 1 is just what I played on stream because I didn't used to have that game. I got it much more recently. So I hadn't played it at all before this on stream. So probably my least favorite aspect off the bat is apparently you only have 30 days to beat in-game days. You have 30 in-game days to beat the game or you'll run out of supplies and it's game over.
That's
So
not good.
I guess if you lose, you lose. I don't know. Apparently there's like 2 alternate endings depending on if you make it or if you don't. So that's kind of dark, but that and Pikmin 1. Pikmin 2 does not have that day limit, if I recall, but Pikmin 3 brings it back, maybe? No, Pikmin 3, it's your food supply. So you're not limited by, it can only be this many days, but Pikmin 3, it's like if you run out of food, then it's game over. But you progressively get more stuff to get food throughout playing the game, but if you don't progress fast enough, then eventually you're going to run out of food. So those kind of things. I don't know what Pikmin 4 has as far as like time restraint. And then I don't know if Pikmin 2 has anything like that. I think it was a little bit more lax, but I feel like the in-game days were really short. I feel like the in-game days are really short in all of them. But anyway, those restraints, even though they kind of make the game what they are, but it also kind of adds a stressful aspect to it. So I don't know if that's really a least favorite, but it's just kind of like makes the game more stressful. My favorite, probably just exploring, seeing the world in like a miniature size like that. Solving like the puzzles with the Pikmin, satisfying. So that's all I got.
Yeah, I can't really say anything on this. Next.
With Nintendo Land Pikmin.
Yeah. Nothing. I mean, playing with other people can get really annoying.
That is something
it
that
was really fun though.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do it by yourself, but it's not as fun.
Yeah, it's not.
And you don't get the full game experience.
Yeah. Pikmin 3 Deluxe has co-op, and then 4 does too, but I've heard it's not. The second player, it's not the same. So, kind of
Yeah. From Monkey Thunder, which Pikmin is the cutest? And he said it just like that, guys.
Maybe the Glow Pikmin? Maybe?
Yeah, it's so cute. It looks like one of the little, like, things from, Princess Mononoke. Like the forest spirits.
You're right. I did
it's
not.
So cute. I mean, I love the blue Pikmin, but I think the cutest one definitely goes to the little glow Pikmin.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. From Savannah the Hyena Queen. If you were a Pikmin, what type would you be?
I feel like if I say glow Pikmin, it's gonna be like dead inside. Or if I say ice, it's like, oh, so you're cold.
Yeah. And if you say purple, then you're just a blob.
If you say white, you have creepy eyes. If you say flying, you're up in the clouds. If you say rock, you aren't very smart. If you say red, you're fiery. If you're electric. And if you're blue, you're like water.
So, you like water? That's the only, like, moderately positive. Okay, maybe electric, like an electric personality.
Yeah.
Uh,
Or I feel like a fiery personality too, though, works.
or that could mean you have anger issues. I don't know.
How about a brown Pikmin, a combination of blue, yellow, and red?
Well, that sounds gross. So
Yeah.
you're dirt? You make mud pies?
Yet no. I actually never made mud pies as a kid.
Okay, why are you dissing on my rock Pikmin? What do you mean they're not smart?
I don't know.
The walls?
No, because they have a rock for a brain.
No,
Or they're tough, or they're just really tough.
they're tough.
You know what? Yeah, I'm a rock Pikmin. I'd be a rock Pikmin because I'm strong. You guys can't see it, but look at these biceps and triceps and yeah, strong.
And not. I'm just kidding.
Also, you get a purple flower. You get to be unique.
True. Yes.
Yes.
I mean, flying around would be kind of cool. I don't want those weird eyes though, so I wouldn't be a fairy Pikmin. But flying around would be cool.
Yeah. Be pretty sweet.
I don't know. Maybe the yellow Pikmin. Maybe. I mean, I'm an introvert though, so I don't know how that being electric.
You can pretend to be a rock if you're a rock Pikmin. The most introverted thing ever.
Living under a rock.
You can literally live under a rock. You don't just live under the rock, you are the rock. You're Dwayne Johnson, guys. If you're a rock Pikmin, you can become Dwayne Johnson.
Okay, we can just be rock Pikmin then. That sounds great.
Yeah. Next one. From Flightsy. What are some of your favorite little details about the Pikmin world building? 2 words. You're tiny. Mic drop.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, seeing the world like that. I like that in Pikmin 4. It seems like we're gonna go into more like civilized areas, like houses and stuff like that. So
and
that's kind of fun.
bathrooms.
And bathrooms. That's awesome.
Amazing.
So,
I know.
I don't know a lot about Pikmin lore, honestly. Seems a little dark. So I mean, you're kind of just trying to survive. You're on a time crunch, and then if you don't make it, it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have a good answer for it. But I'm proving Flightsy wrong because on stream he said you can't do a Pikmin. Okay, he didn't really say you can't do a Pikmin episode, but he's like, what are you guys gonna talk about? You guys don't play Pikmin. What are you gonna do? And I'm like, we've been doing this for like an hour and a half and we're doing just fine. So take that. He said that when next time he goes on Off the Wall, when he gets to do the Flightsy topic, he's going to judge this podcast episode as his topic. So
I mean, it'll make people come listen to our episode, though.
Yeah, well, yeah, you do that because it'll
To
just help
truly
us
see if you're right or not.
take
I'm
over the
just saying.
world.
Yeah, thanks for the support, Flightsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then our last question. Well, last two questions. From Press to the Magnificent, what would a rated... Oh, wait, no, you read it. Sorry. I had read the last one. You got
It
this.
doesn't matter. Okay. What would a rated M Pikmin game look like?
Watching your Pikmin get eaten alive, ripped limb from limb.
Yeah, a little bit more detail on the killing when bloody. Lots of
Well,
blood.
I don't know. I feel like, I mean, with Olimar, you could have blood and the bulb lords and all that. I feel like with the Pikmin, though, if they, like, just started, like, sap, if they use sap instead of blood for the Pikmin, that would be cool.
Oh yeah, like the sap comes out of them.
Yeah.
That'd be really weird since they like use the sap to get their flowers. So that'd be really,
I mean,
really
but we
dark.
drink water and we're 73% water. Blood's made of water. So, if you
Okay.
really think about it.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, more uh what's a dark theme? Maybe you go to maybe when you're journeying in the world you go to like a lot more dangerous places. Like you just happen to stumble across the Grand Canyon
mm,
and then you know you got to get down there for some reason and you know there's creatures coming after you, there's like cliffs that you could fall off of. I'm making up the whole premise of the most dangerous Pikmin expedition, and then I don't know, some real bad creatures come out at night. I mean, they already do, so I don't think that would change much. But
mm.
yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. His next question was, "Who's the best Pikmin protagonist?" What's the girl?
Brittany
Brittany?
Spears. But
No.
yeah, Brittany's the girl with the pink hair.
Yeah, she's kind of cool. I think she kind of has an attitude, if I remember right. But
Mm.
yeah, she's um Olimar's a classic, I guess.
Alf is staring into your soul. I don't know why they
Louis,
didn't do Louis. Why didn't they do Louis in Smash? What did they do
well,
Alf?
I
I mean, I guess Alf though is like the main protagonist of Pikmin 3, but
so from what I've seen a little bit of the lore, Louis kind of evil, and apparently
oh,
he's the whole reason that the others have to go in Pikmin 3. They have to like go after Louis or something
oh,
because he drained the food supply, and I maybe he's the reason that their ship crashed in Pikmin 2.
mm,
Flightsy's probably like screaming if he's like, "You've got the lore all wrong."
hmm,
But I think Louis is kind of behind all the wrong things that happen in Pikmin. I don't know. I might be wrong, but anyone that's
mm.
not Louis is the best Pikmin protagonist.
uh, Yeah. Okay. Obviously, I am the best leader in Pikmin 4. I haven't even played Pikmin 4. I'm kidding. I think the best leader is I think Brittany too, probably. I don't know. Charlie looks kind of funny or cute
Yeah.
with his little mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it for questions. So next up is a new segment, real quick, before we go into the Gamer Girl topic. 2 truths in a ChatGPT. So, fun title, right? So what we're doing is we each have 3 games that we selected. And we have 2 real reviews and 1 review we created using the wonderful ChatGPT. So we have to guess which one is the one made by ChatGPT.
Yep. Little disclaimer, this idea comes straight from Nintendo Pals. If you listen to them, the credit for the idea goes to them.
Yes.
Because I listened to it a while back, and I was thinking, you know what, that would be really fun to do sometime, because that sounds pretty funny. So I'm really looking forward to this.
Yes.
Who wants to go first?
How about you go first, since I went first for the music.
Okay. So I'm using, because I don't have my normal setup, so not for the listeners, but short disclaimer for you, you might not be able to see my face. Well, that's actually gonna be an advantage for me when I'm laughing. You won't be able to see my face when I'm reading the wrong one. But anyway, because I have to. Oh my goodness, please load. Okay. Actually, do you want to do which game? Which game should I do first? Let's do. I'm gonna do Pikmin 2 first.
Okay.
Because
so were we supposed to do Pikmin, or were we allowed to do any game? Okay.
No, it could be anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I decided to pick a Pikmin game just because it's a Pikmin episode, but my other 2 are not Pikmin games. So first.
Okay.
First of the 3 reviews for Pikmin 2. And so all of these, besides the fake ones, obviously pretend, but all of these are basically going to be like, in whatever reviewer wrote, it's like the verdict or the summary. Like, I'm not reading off the entire review because that would be very long, obviously.
Yeah.
So, just for that. Okay, this first one, Pikmin 2 delivers. It's a sequel that retains the same fundamental play mechanics and mission rules that made the first a hit, but also one that improves upon just about every aspect of the original formula. The control mechanics are slightly more fine-tuned. There are 2 new Pikmin types, which create a wealth of new play options. There's an additional main character, which makes dividing Pikmin into different squads all the easier. There are more environmental-based puzzles and challenges. The single-player game is dramatically more difficult and longer, roughly 30 hours. The 30-day system that hindered the original title has been thrown out the window, and as a result, gamers can set their pace. There are new challenge and versus modes, both of which are highly entertaining. There's even a collection system that rivals that in Super Smash Bros. Melee. To top it all off, the game features phenomenal presentation through and through, a fact reinforced by crisp, detailed CG sequences that are uncommon in Nintendo-developed titles. Here's hoping this is the beginning of a trend. So that's the first one.
Nice.
Okay, soak that in.
Okay.
Okay. This one, a little more negative, just for that. So, okay, this one says, Pikmin 2, while holding on to the charming essence of its predecessor, stumbles in its attempts to replicate the magic. The removal of the time constraint that added urgency to the first title results in a lackluster pacing, taking away the heart-pounding tension that made the original a standout. The narrative shift towards treasure hunting loses the emotional connection of the original's quest for survival and homecoming. Graphically, Pikmin 2 feels stagnant, failing to showcase any significant visual advancements in a time when other titles were pushing boundaries. The two-captain system, touted for strategy, often ends up as an exercise in frustration, complicating coordination rather than enhancing gameplay. While the game introduces new Pikmin types and intriguing underground caves, these additions can't overshadow the feeling of repetition that sets in. Ultimately, Pikmin 2 isn't a terrible game, but it disappoints as a follow-up to the original's innovation and emotional resonance. It's a step backwards for the series, leaving us hoping for a brighter future for Pikmin. And then, lastly, oh goodness, where'd it go? Okay, there it is. Okay. Pikmin 2 is a fantastic follow-up to the 2001 original that expands upon predecessor's core gameplay in some neat and well-considered ways. This is a bigger game with more areas and dungeons to explore, a larger variety of Pikmin to work with, multiple protagonists to control, and a few extra modes thrown in for good measure. It may be a bare bones... Oh, wait a second. Oh, because this is the Wii version. Okay. Bare bones port, and we do really miss those Duracells, but this is a game that's aged remarkably well, and with foundations as delightfully entertaining and inventive as this, it's still an experience that we highly recommend checking out on Switch. Okay, because that was the... I forgot that was the... Because it's on Switch too. Anyway. So I'm just going to say that's probably the hardest one out of the games I picked. I'm going to put it that way.
I think that might... Is it the second one?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Mwahaha.
I felt like that seemed kind of challenging, but I did make the ChatGPT one the more, negative one.
Yeah.
So it kind of stands out in that way, because if I hadn't, it probably would have been, identical.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's a good point. So the first game I have is Breath of the Wild.
Okay.
So we have, first of all, I grew up playing Zelda games with more linear formula with added side quests, and that's why this one didn't ring to me as much as the other games in this series. Even if I don't prefer this one the most, I still can honestly say that this is an incredible game with a massive cohesive world. Breath of the Wild deviates from most other open games by having a surprise or landmark around every nook and cranny of the world. The music for me wasn't as memorable as in Skyward Sword or Wind Waker, but the soft piano melodies add to the serene landscapes of the grasslands and mountains. The sandbox elements work really well too. In every enemy encounter, you could just run at them and slice the monsters up. Or you could find a new clever approach. For instance, when entering a Bokoblin camp, you can use octo-balloons on an explosive barrel. Make it float, blow it towards a group of enemies with a Deku Leaf, then shoot the barrel and stay well out of the blast radius, and maybe even go undetected. Breath of the Wild really encourages you to experiment with different ways of traversing the vast landscape. It utilizes human curiosity in an incredible way with how much there is to do and see. And you will get hundreds of hours out of this game, and it has a nice challenge. The game is great. If you own a Wii U or Switch, buy it. Okay, that's the first one.
Okay.
Here's the second one. I clocked over 500 hours into this game. I think that speaks for how much this game deserves its time. It always seems to bring a new challenge to me and other players, whether it is conquering the Great Plateau or collecting all 900 Koroks. This game doesn't stop impressing me with its DLCs, beautiful soundtrack, and altogether great package of a game. Every stone unturned fills with a sense of rewarding, even if there is no prize to be earned for my strife. The characters are all lovable, from the main characters such as Link, Zelda, or the champions, to the small encounters you have on the roads to new locations. Overall, the story was a masterpiece. The Divine Beasts were an amazing idea for puzzles, and fighting Ganon was an excellent experience with the ending. The world kept me running with many side quests to complete and memories to unfold in order to expand the story. There are so many things to explore, and just seeing what everything is in the end fills me with joy for how the whole game came together. I would absolutely recommend this game to everyone, whether you are a Zelda fan or not. And then the final one. Breath of the Wild redefines the open-world gaming experience with its breathtaking and expansive world that begs to be explored. From its lush landscapes to its intricate ecosystems, every corner of Hyrule feels alive and immersive. The game's seamless blend of exploration, combat, and puzzle solving keeps players engaged as they uncover the rich lore of the land. With its innovative physics-based mechanics, dynamic weather, and a sense of freedom unparalleled in the series, Breath of the Wild captures the essence of adventure, making it an absolute masterpiece that sets a new standard for open-world gaming.
Oh my goodness. My gut is telling me that it was the second one.
You would be wrong.
No, it was the first one.
No.
Oh my goodness, it was the third?
It was the third one.
Maybe my brain was just like zoning out at that point. Because
Yeah.
it sounded real. Like they were talking about stuff in the game. As
Yeah.
opposed to the second one felt a lot broader. And the first one was kind of negative, right?
They were all fairly positive.
Oh, well, wasn't the first one like they prefer the more linear?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah,
but
one of them was
they're all-
about how, like, yes, I prefer near great game.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay, dang. Okay. So you have a point.
Yep.
My next one, I'm so looking forward to this. I
Oh
chose
gosh.
Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story.
Oh gosh. I love anatomy games. For those who don't know. I love anatomy games.
Okay. Okay, first review. Okay. Alpha Dream created a fantastic take on the Super Mario RPG idea years ago with their original Game Boy Advance Mario & Luigi release, but they've taken the concept to new heights with this third title. While it would be easy to rave on and on about the game, the best way to sum everything up would be to say this. Bowser's Inside Story is the kind of game that will remind you why you love playing video games in the first place, and is easily one of the best DS releases to date. If you only buy one game the rest of this year, make sure it's this one. So that's the first one. Let me see where the next one go. Here it is. Okay. The Mario & Luigi series has already established itself as a fantastic RPG franchise, and the third game does not disappoint. I have no problem classifying it as the best of the bunch thanks to an excellent and appropriately surreal script, epic oversized battles, and the fact that Bowser is a playable character and gets most of the gameplay time. Let's hope that this is a jumping off point for Bowser. This guy really needed a top billing production.
Nice.
And lastly, Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story is a fantastic addition to the franchise, offering an engaging gameplay experience that's both entertaining and educational. This game takes a unique approach by exploring the inside of Bowser's body. I can't do this, I'm sorry. Turning anatomy into a captivating adventure. The intricate details of the inner workings of Bowser's body.
I think I already know which one's the AI.
Okay. The
Is
intricate
it the third
details.
one?
Let me finish it.
Okay.
The intricate details of the inner workings of Bowser's body are not only creatively designed, but also serve as an excellent way to learn. I can't do this. To learn about.
You got this.
To learn about different organs and their function. It's not even that funny. Okay. Beyond its educational value, the game excels in gameplay mechanics with its clever mix of turn-based battles, puzzle solving, and RPG elements. The storyline is engaging, and the humor adds an extra layer of enjoyment. The visuals are charming and well executed, capturing the essence of the Mario universe. Whether you're a fan of the franchise or are looking for an inventive way to learn about anatomy, Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story offers a delightful and informative experience that will leave you entertained and enlightened. It's a must-play for gamers of all ages, combining fun and learning seamlessly.
I think the last one's the AI.
What if I told you it wasn't? I'm just kidding, it is.
Okay. Woo.
I knew it was going to be obvious, but when I told it to write something like that, I just
it was
thought
too good.
It was too good to not.
That actually sounds
use.
like something I would write, though, if I'm being completely honest. Like, that's a review I would write. This game combines anatomy and everything with great game mechanics. So.
Learn about organs with Bowser.
Woo! Okay. So here's my next game. We have Link Between Worlds.
Okay.
Here's the first one. A Link Between Worlds seamlessly intertwines nostalgic charm with innovative gameplay, offering a refreshing take on the beloved franchise. Its clever mechanic of merging into walls introduces a new dimension of puzzle solving and exploration, while its vibrant world of Hyrule and Lorule captivates players with its charm and secrets waiting to be unearthed. The game pays homage, something like that, to its predecessor, A Link to the Past, while still carving out its own unique identity, resulting in a captivating adventure that successfully bridges the gap between old and new, making it a must-play for fans and newcomers alike. So here's the second one. I spent these past few days revisiting this game and playing it my second time through since the launch of the game. This time I played through on Hero Mode. I loved it so much I had to get on here and write a review. A Link Between Worlds is absolutely incredible. The gameplay, the story, characters, and cutscenes are all flawless. As one of the biggest fans of the Zelda series, I can easily say that this is absolutely everything you want from a Zelda game. The nostalgia you get from A Link to the Past is awesome, and it adds a completely different story, and it's just incredible. I found myself dreading for the game to end. 10 out of 10, one of the best Zelda games to date. If you haven't played this one yet, you have to play it ASAP. Big thanks to Nintendo and to the creators of Link Between Worlds for creating an awesome game. It's a great experience. They knocked it out of the park with this one. So here's the final one. Cry Cry Sniff Sniff. This beautiful game, this masterpiece, this glorious Zelda 2D title made me cry. Brings me back to A Link to the Past, but with better gameplay. Once you learn about Hilda's true intentions, spoiler alert, you feel very bad for her and her kingdom. And the end of the lesson is be grateful for what you have and not to expect more. Some did not have as much as you do. Hilda's storyline was quite sad, but taught me a lot. The ability to go into painting format to travel across walls was the coolest thing ever. Please do yourself a favor and play this game. You won't regret it. Great music. Great art style, great storyline. Overall, 5 out of 5. Play it if you own a Nintendo DS or Citra. Citra is the thing called an emulator. You can find it on Google. Look it up. Which one?
Okay. So it's not the third one, I don't think, because the third one goes into like a lot of stuff. Although the cry cry sniff sniff at the beginning was a little odd. The first one kind of felt generic, but so did the second one. But the second one I'm more about the game. Your facial expressions aren't helping. I honestly don't even know.
You got this.
You have a. I'm gonna say the second one.
It's the first one.
Dang it! I was like thinking it was the first, and I was like, no.
Oh man.
These are too good. Like there's nothing like that gives it away. Was there something that gave it away?
I feel like with both of mine, part of it is it didn't ever say I in the fake ones.
Okay. Well, now I know that for your last review.
Except my last review, they don't say I a lot. One.
Okay, well, that
well,
okay.
I mean, I could be tricking you though.
Yeah, you could.
And I could have found one that doesn't use personal pronouns.
Okay. So my last one is for The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess.
Very good game. Very good game.
Oh my goodness, ChatGPT. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't have said that out loud. I'm just trying to fool you. Now you don't.
Sure.
Now you don't have a clue if it is, if it isn't. You're just gonna be so confused.
I mean, I already won.
Yeah, okay. All right, I have all my reviews. Are you ready for this first one?
Yes.
Okay. The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess stands as a masterpiece, solidifying its status as the pinnacle of the franchise. Its remarkable achievement lies in its embrace of dark tones, setting it apart as the greatest Zelda game to date. The game's immersive world and intricate narrative are enhanced by a mature and shadowy atmosphere, captivating players in a way no other installment has achieved. The artful balance between classic Zelda elements and a more somber ambience creates an unforgettable experience. Twilight Princess delivers a sense of depth and emotional resonance that elevates it above its peers. The meticulously crafted dungeons, innovative gameplay mechanics, and memorable characters further cement its status as a triumph of game design. With its dark undertones, Twilight Princess weaves a tale that lingers in the minds of players, showcasing the franchise's potential for profound storytelling. In the realm of Zelda games, Twilight Princess reigns supreme, an embodiment of the series' evolution into a darker and more gripping realm. So that's the first one. Next. Okay. The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess is, in my opinion, the greatest Zelda game ever created and one of the best launch titles in the history of launch titles, second only perhaps to the at the time groundbreaking Super Mario 64. It is also one of the finest games I've ever played. The experience is made better and not worse on the Wii. The Wii Remote and Nunchuck add accuracy and speed to exploration and combat for a heightened sense of immersion. While the game has just about everything going for it, including improved controls, a long and engrossing quest, brain-teasing dungeons, and some beautiful graphics, it's not perfect. The difficulty has been upped over Wind Waker, but I wish it were harder still. The boss fights are oftentimes too easy, for example. Additionally, while the visuals are generally impressive, some textures remain blurry to the point they are noticeable. And finally, I still question why Nintendo refuses to add either voice work to the side characters or orchestrated music to the soundtrack. Nintendo's new console ships with Wii Sports, which effectively demonstrates a new breed of games only possible on Wii. The Zelda franchise is equally exclusive to the machine, and Twilight Princess is a must-see, must-play, and must-own entry into the series that proves over and over again why Nintendo is the best developer in the world. And lastly, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess provides a deep action RPG experience with beautiful graphics and rewarding gameplay. Not just a great successor to earlier Zelda games, Twilight Princess offers a lot of the same experience that has warmed so many Nintendo gamers' hearts over the years, but in so doing, the game succumbs to the disease of lazy sequelitis and offers no experience that is less compelling than its forebears and also less relevant to the modern gaming world. Make no mistake, it's still a great game, but there was a time when a new Zelda release could be called the greatest game of its generation. Despite an incredibly long development time, Twilight Princess fails to meet those high expectations.
I think it's the first one.
You're right.
Again, no personal pronouns. Let's see if you can get this one.
Okay.
So this is Super Mario Odyssey.
Okay.
So, here's the first one.
What was that?
What? Okay. Yeah, okay, I got it. Mario is one of the best-selling video game franchises. Hate it, you. Some of its best titles are Mario 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy. This is because of the movement, or are not stuck into a 2D dimensional space, but to a third dimensional, and each game is unique because of its moves, and that's what matters in Mario games. Playing Mario Odyssey for the first time, I saw how many possibilities of moving are, got very excited. The movements makes reaching 100% not so boring as the other Mario games. For beating the game, it took me around 15 and 20 hours. Because I love exploring, but for 100% took me around 50 hours, and I am still playing it because it was so fun. You can have up to 5 save files and delete them anytime you want. If you don't like very linear games, this is for you, and as you can explore open worlds doing what you want. When I played, I skipped all of the cutscenes except the credits because it was truly incredible. Want to buy it? Go on. Here's my next one. I like this one. This game is literally garbage. I'm sorry. Okay, this game is literally garbage. It's fine if you like the story, but 1/3 of the time it doesn't input your move. Don't at me saying, "Oh, Joy-Cons are bad." I was using a Pro controller that was practically brand new. There is one 2D level in Mushroom Kingdom where it makes it so you can't move in one direction, and if you try to move in the other or stand still, you just die. Also, the game claims to be family friendly, but the creator obviously is a sadist who enjoys watching others suffer and stealing their money. What a waste of what a sorry. What a waste of $60. I am never getting another Mario game after playing this.
Okay.
See, presto, not everyone likes Mario. Or do they? Okay. As a longtime fan of the Mario series, I was deeply disappointed by Super Mario Odyssey. The game's disjointed and overly gimmicky mechanics, particularly the frustrating motion controls, constantly pulled me out of the experience and left me feeling frustrated rather than entertained. The lack of cohesive level design and the abandonment of traditional platforming elements that I cherished in previous Mario titles left me disenchanted and disconnected from the game's world. Despite its visually impressive landscapes, the shallow characters and lackluster story failed to capture my interest, making Super Mario Odyssey a regrettable addition to the franchise that I had hoped would continue to bring joy and nostalgia.
So here's what I think happened. Was the first review was like an average one. The second one, I feel like even ChatGPT Would ChatGPT even write something over? I feel like this is a
If
distraction.
I feel like if you tell ChatGPT, it will write something that
This
mean.
thing is literally garbage.
Yes. You can tell it to write it
Okay.
like Gordon Ramsay.
But did you do that?
I don't know. I'm not saying.
But then the third, but then I'm like, was that like a distraction to the third one, which was also very negative? I've never read 2 negative reviews of Odyssey, so now I'm like, are you cheating? Because I didn't know.
No, there were a
2
lot more
people-
than 2. There were like 5 negative,
Oh, there were 5.
5 1-star reviews.
Or did you go to Google and then search for the 1 star and then this game is literally garbage and all of
I did use Google reviews. I will say that. I
yeah,
did use
and
Google
so
reviews for everything.
I feel like that one was like a Google review, and then the third one was like a fancy ChatGPT bad game. But now I feel like I'm overthinking it. And were the 2 negative a diversion from the first one, which is just a normal review? So maybe that's the
This
actual
is
real
funny.
one. But you were losing it during the second one, which is why I still think I need to go with that.
So your final choice is the second one?
I guess.
It was the third one. It was the fifth. No, but I did this just to show Presto that Odyssey is not that good of a game, okay? See? A real person thinks it's literally garbage. Yeah, Saul.
I thought you were saying that because you were like, see, someone actually doesn't like Odyssey, and then it was going to be like, oh, well, it's actually Chat GPT.
And then I used 2 negative. Well, I was like, if I just do ChatGPT, it's no fun.
Yeah, I know.
And then you'll be like,
I was
oh.
on the right track, and then I second. Oh, I'm so bad. Oh.
Silly Maddie. So now we get into the Gamer Girl topic. I think we're at 2 hours already. So we're gonna rank all the Pikmin. And then we'll discuss new Pikmin real quick. Yeah, we kind of gotta start this. So I think firstly we can agree that the top Pikmin is the glow Pikmin.
Yeah, we can do that.
I think we can do that. Okay. And then the worst Pikmin. Do we want to put white Pikmin or fairy Pikmin?
I'm leaning more towards fairy. Nah, actually, I don't really care. The white and red's kind of weird, so we can do that one.
Okay, I'll put white Pikmin at the bottom. Okay, so now we need to think, what are we gonna put as like the second worst? Then are we gonna put fairy Pikmin? Or do you want to put like purple Pikmin or something?
Let's do fairy, I guess, and then purple.
Okay, and then purple.
And then red. Rock? Ice?
I don't know. I like the ice though. I mean, I can. I'll put. Yeah, I think I can put red there. I'm okay.
I mean, red's just kind of the most basic one.
Yeah, and then rock for like number 5. Okay. And then number 4. I'm thinking.
Really think
yellow Pikmin. I don't know. I really like the ice, but if you want to put ice Pikmin here, I could do that.
I'm thinking. I know you want blue to be higher, so let's do Okay, we can do yellow.
Okay. And then ice as number 3? Or number
Sure.
2? Okay.
Oh,
And
we're
then blue
already
as
at
number
the.
2.
Wait, that would leave blue to be number. Oh no, glow is
Glow
number 1.
Pikmin's number 1. So,
Wait, you think ice is number 3?
yeah. Well, I don't
You
know. I
think
like yellow better. I'll put yellow as number 3. And then ice will be number 4. So right now we have glow Pikmin, then blue Pikmin, then yellow Pikmin, then ice, then rock, then red, then purple, then fairy, then white.
works? I'm not opposed to any of that.
Okay. So yeah, that's our
That was
final ranking of all the Pikmin.
that was
Awesome.
so quick. Oh my goodness. Just
We have glow Pikmin, and then blue Pikmin, and then yellow Pikmin, and then ice Pikmin, and then rock, and then red, and then purple, then fairy, then white. Let us know what you think. Did we put your favorite fairy Pikmin at the very bottom and you're sad? Or do you think the glow Pikmin are terrifying and scary and shouldn't be at the top? Let us know. Next we have the Gamer Girl topic, Lite. So new Pikmin. We already kind of touched this. Robot Pikmin would be really cool.
Mhm.
I know we have the red Pikmin already, but I feel like a true fire Pikmin would be cool.
Yeah, like instead of a flower, it's like a burning flower.
Yeah, and it's like a candle wick.
It's like a candle. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I really want a dragon Pikmin.
Oh, that would be cool for a fire Pikmin. I would take that even for fire Pikmin.
Oh yeah, and it's got like wing, like not the fairy wings, but like dragon wings, like
Oh,
coming out of
that would
it.
be epic. That might get out of the cutesy go lucky style though.
Mhm.
That can be in our
Oh
M-rated Pikmin game. These
yes.
fierce dragon Pikmin that you ride in on to battle.
I'm gonna see if there's any fan art that's been made. Dragon Pikmin.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Uh, there's this. This isn't really what I had in mind.
That's a little terrifying as your phone.
Yeah, my phone's reminding me of
Oh.
I see this other fan art for Drill Pikmin. It kind of looks like a drill burr if you made it a Pikmin. It's kind of terrifying. I don't enjoy
Yeah.
that.
I also saw someone make the fairy Pikmin look even more terrifying.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I see this idea on the internet for a thorn Pikmin. It's like a green, spiky. It's kind of like it's like a rose. So like the thorns, like the flower top is like a rose, and so then there's like the thorns from the flower bush. That's a cool idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing that one. Okay, I just sent you the creepy one.
That
Yeah.
is gross.
Yeah.
I feel like they could make a Pikmin for like every like Pokemon type. Could have like a Pikmin.
Yeah. Steel would be robot.
Mhm. A bug Pikmin, like
Bug Pikmin.
like a I don't know, like it's like a beetle or something. I don't know. That'd be kind of weird.
Just a little bit.
Fighting a buff fighting Pikmin.
Oh man.
It's got like muscle.
Yeah. Dragon Pikmin we already got. Normal
Yeah.
Pikmin. Just a sad Pikmin.
I feel like that's kind
The
of
white
a red
Pikmin
one.
can. Right, yeah.
I mean, red as fire, but like in the game, it's kind of normal. kind of.
Yeah.
Sidekick? It's got like
It's just got a huge head.
Yeah,
Its
it's got a
head's like,
huge head.
yeah.
It can like, instead of the Pikmin having to like carry it, it can like make whatever it killed like float in the air.
That'd be pretty cool.
Dark type?
Just a black Pikmin. We already have white.
Yeah, just it's instead of the white with red eyes, it's black with red eyes.
Yeah. Your worst nightmare.
That'll be in the
Come
rated
to
M
life.
Pikmin.
Yeah. Any other ones?
Can't think of. Ground? I don't know what a ground.
The drill Pikmin could work.
The drill. Yeah, if it like drills underground kind of thing. Poison? We have the purple one.
Yeah. Make it ooze stuff. Or goopy. Just a blob, truly. Yeah.
It turns into muck.
Mm.
You already have rock. I don't see any other things that
Grass. Just make it green.
yeah, which I think they actually did a green Pikmin. I think in like Pikmin 2 was there ever a green?
Oh, for the poison you could do a mushroom Pikmin. I had seen that there was like mushroom Pikmin in either Pikmin 2.
Oh yeah. I see
Fairy
this like
Pikmin we already have.
you see this fan art of like a green Pikmin with like a piranha plant
That's
like
cool.
coming out of its top. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I guess they haven't done a green Pikmin ever. Thought they did at one point, but I guess not. Don't know why I thought that. Seems like a no-brainer. But
Yeah. Well, do we want to close out, or is there any other stuff you want
no, I don't have anything else. We can wrap it up.
Well, okay, so now we get into the fun part, all the socials. Join our Discord. Once we get 100 people in the Discord, I will be playing Hollow Knight to 120%. Or 112%, I can't remember, but I mean, hopefully I don't have to remember. I mean, at the same time, I do want to have to remember. 100 people in Discord would be awesome. I think we're at 49 in Discord right now. I can check.
Or maybe at the halfway point, something like that.
Yeah. Oh gosh, how do I see that? Server settings. Oh gosh, how do I see this?
I was looking and it's like I can see how many are online and then offline, and you could just like
count it.
Add numbers. Here, I can while you keep going.
But yeah, join our Discord. Also, check out our Patreon. We'll use that to like eventually get new equipment, do streams, you get special stuff, if like special bonus content if you're a Patreon member. Also, check out our Instagram. That is, we have 41 members. So, we're actually not halfway. Oh well. But yeah, check us out on Instagram at the Gamer Girl Podcast. Over on YouTube, go check out the Gamer Girl Podcast. Again, the Gamer Girls Maddie and Maddie. Where we put all of our reaction vids. Purple Riolu and Maddie Beth. Also check out podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Podchaser, and Amazon Podcast. Please leave us reviews on all those different sites. And with that, thank you all for tuning in today for our first episode in a while. But thank you for sticking with us. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.